Hello everybody! Recently I have seen the £20 makeup challenge floating around YouTube and I thought, how on earth do people do that? So I myself have given it a go. It was incredibly difficult. So I'm just going to jump straight into it instead of wittering on as per usual. Sorry I'm a bit close and my face looks vile, but the first place I went to was Boots. I wanted to get the things that I knew would be expensive, so foundation, eyebrows, lipsticks, that kind of thing. And the cheapest foundation I could find was this one from Collection. It is the Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Foundation. And I use this concealer on a daily basis and I really like it, so I'm hoping this is going to do me well. Oh, I haven't wet my beauty blender. Oh, bane of my life. I decided against getting a primer because I thought, well, it's not essential. Like, I could do without it if I just moisturised before. So I'm just going to apply this foundation with my Real Technique sponge. This is in the shade Ivory. So this costs £3.99, so £4 essentially. And so far, I've pumped a bit onto my hand and it feels really runny, like really thin. It doesn't smell the most pleasant. It kind of smells like paint, but so far so good. I mean, it's pretty similar to my normal foundation coverage wise, and it feels really lightweight. I'm not sure if that's because it is a lightweight foundation or if it's because it's quite water based. It feels quite sticky on my face, that's the only thing, and it's making my blender make a like squishy noise. It's not perfect in the sense that it's quite a dewy foundation and I'm not really a fan of dewy, but generally it's not too bad. It's not the best foundation I've ever used in the world, but it's definitely not the worst. So I am quite impressed with that. I've got foundation lips now. That's not cute. The next step of my makeup routine is eyebrows. And for eyebrows, I really struggled to find something cheap within my budget. So I headed into Primark. I've never tried Primark makeup before, so I'm very excited about this. And I picked up this eyebrow and wax pencil in the shade Medium for only £1. I have no idea what to expect from this, mostly because I don't use an eyebrow pencil and this shade looks very dark, but I'm gonna give it a go. A little goes a long way with this, I can already tell. I'm honestly pressing down so lightly and it's coming out so dark. Using a pencil is so difficult, this is not going to plan. I'm trying to like brush it out a bit with my finger just to make it look a bit less prominent. It's just going everywhere. It feels so waxy, I think that's what the problem is. It's so waxy that it just slides about everywhere. I'm gonna clean this up with a bit of concealer in a second because look at that mess. Another problem is that it's so thick you can't get it precise, especially on the end. The thing is, it looks like I've put loads on, but I really haven't. Don't I look so pretty? Right, now I've taken my foundation off around my eyebrows and they still look a hideous mess. I'm gonna try and use some concealer to cover it up. So the concealer I picked up was also from Collection. This was one of the cheapest concealers I could find, and this was £1.99. It looks like a lipstick, but it does have a really thin edge, so that might be quite good for going around my eyebrows. I mean, it sorted my eyebrows out, but this concealer does feel very waxy. So I'm now going to move on to eyeshadow. And the eyeshadow I'm using is from Natural Collection. And it is this duo eyeshadow in the shade Mocha Latte. I thought this would be good because it's got two shades. I'm going to do my entire eyeshadow look with just this. Masking tape is not included in the price. First of all, I'm going to put this darker shade through my crease. Hey, that's alright. I was expecting not a lot to come out, but it's actually quite pigmented, easy to blend as well. Oh my goodness, I'm quite impressed at this. This eyeshadow was also £1.99, so for the two colours, basically £1 per colour. I'm then going to take the other whiter shade and put that all over my lid. It's actually quite creamy, but you can't really see it on camera. And I'm going to try and blend the outer corner together to make it like go together a bit more, because I think these two colours are very different. I'm not sure how I'm going to make this work. Right, all in all, I'm quite impressed with the brown shade. The lighter shade didn't really do anything, but the brown one, I would definitely use that again. I do like that, I'm impressed. Next step, eyeliner. Went back to Primark for this one because I couldn't find any cheap eyeliners in Boots. This one was £1. It is the liquid eyeliner. It looks like this. It's not a brush, it's just a... or is it a brush? It's a brush. And it looks quite thin, so maybe this will be quite easy to work with. Okay, so far it's difficult to get a point. It's very liquid, but it's also very black, which is a good thing. To be honest, I don't think I can blame the eyeliner for this. I think I'm just rubbish at applying liquid eyeliner. You definitely have to have patience with that. It looks all right. It's not the best eyeliner ever, but for £1, I'm impressed. I think with a bit of practice, this would be absolutely fine. Oh dear. Oh no, I'm trying to even them up and it's not going to plan. Doing this actually pains me. This eyeliner not my friend. I've just redone this about 6 times and it still looks rubbish. Okay, so the next step is concealer. Quite excited about this because I feel my face needs it. Again, I'm going to use the same one that looks like a lipstick. Under my eyes, it feels very, again, waxy. Just realised I have no idea what to blend this in with. This concealer does not have very great coverage. It feels like it would crease instantly. So far, the only things I do not like product-wise are the concealer and the eyebrows. Anyway, the next step, I'm now needing to bronze up my face a lot because I look incredibly pale. So I picked up this, also from Primark. It is the Contour and Glow Sculpt and Highlight Kit. It was £3.50 for a bronzer and a highlight. I've just opened it and come across a significant problem. There's no bronzer in there. What? How? It's not even like someone's stolen it because the pan is still there. Are you actually joking me? That's the one thing I was looking forward to doing. What am I supposed to do? I've just come up with a genius idea, right? I picked up a concealer from Primark, accidentally picked up the shade Dark. Might try and use this to contour. Genius. I can't believe that. I've watched plenty of these videos and I've never seen that happen to anyone. That is just my luck, honestly. That's actually not bad. It's like my brain knew that the bronzer wasn't going to be in there and that's why I accidentally picked up the dark. Do you know what this is a perfect example of? No rain, no flowers. This is me rain, this is me flowers. I'm going to do some down my nose, go hard or go home, and I'm going to do some up here as well. Primark Dark Concealer has done me proud, saved the day. The next thing I'm going to do is powder my face. I'm using this powder from Natural Collection. This is in the shade Neutral Translucent. It's just a loose powder. It's very loose, it is what it says on the tin, but it's actually mattifying me quite well. Oh, it's all over me. Maybe a little bit too loose for liking. It's mattified my forehead nicely. That was looking quite shiny before and now it doesn't, because that's what a powder does. By the way, I forgot to say the concealer from Primark, 90p. But anyway, the next step is highlighting. Let's see how the better half of this palette works. On the thing, it doesn't look very shimmery at all, and it also does not look that shimmery on your cheekbone. It does lighten it though. Oh, it looks shimmery on the nose. I like the nose highlight. This eyeliner has gone hard on my eyes. It feels like a face mask, but only on my eyelids. Next step is mascara. This is this one from Primark, which is £1. This claims to be a volumizing mascara, so let's test it out. I am going to give it the best chances and curl my eyelashes beforehand because I would normally do that anyway. Okay, let's try it out. I love trying out new mascaras. I genuinely get excited for it. I mean, if all you could get your hands on was a £1 Primark mascara, I don't think you would be in too much trouble because it is alright. And I actually think if this had another brand on it and they'd charge like £7 for it, people would rave about it, but because it's a £1 Primark mascara, people don't expect much, but it's really not too bad. The next thing is a lip liner. I picked up 2 for a bit of a different price range because I wasn't sure what I was up to out of my budget. The first one is this one from Rimmel London. It is the Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses lip liner in the shade Cappuccino. This one was £2.99 and I also got this one from Primark for £1, which is in the shade Toffees. As you can see, they're quite different colours. I thought they were similar. This is the Rimmel one and this is the Primark one. The Rimmel one is closer to the shade of lipstick that I'm about to use, so I'm going to use the Rimmel one. I know it's not the cheapest option, but to be honest, I think I've gone over the budget anyway, so whatever. Yes, I know I apply my lip liner a bit funny because it makes your lips look bigger. So I heard. For £2.99, this feels like a really nice lip liner. It feels creamy, but not so creamy that it's going to slide off everywhere. And finally, the lipstick that I'm going to be using is this one from Soap & Glory. It is the Gloss Stick 3D Volume Lip Shine. It looks a lot more pinky than I thought it was going to be. This was £3.50, but to be honest, by this point, I'd kind of forgotten about the budget, and I just wanted to try and Soap & Glory lipstick, so let's give this a go. I'm a big fan of this because it's like a mixture between a lip gloss and a lipstick. It feels like a really moisturising lipstick, and it was kind of like a nudie colour, so I could blend it into the lip liner and make it a little bit darker so it doesn't turn out too pink. I really like that, especially for £3.50 considering you can pay like £20 for a lipstick. Big fan of that, and that was the final step. So that is the end of this video. This is the final makeup look. All the products I used came to £23.85, so I was £3.85 over budget. But had this been the £25 makeup challenge, I would have done it. So there's that pointless bit of information. The only products I didn't like, as in the actual product, was the Collection concealer and the Primark eyebrow product. But other than that, I was really pleasantly surprised by all of the products. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a little thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!